The following is for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Welcome back, guys, to our playthrough of Quantum Break. This is Act 4, Part 3. This is the swimming pool 2010. Let's see what's going on out there. Things look a little messed up. He can't run or anything. There's no dialogue starting this. That's fine. Whatever. Oh. I think the dialogue introduction and stuff was at the end of part 2.
Your first journey back in time, 2010. This is where our notes get hazy.
You know how it ended.
Your goal when you arrived was to retrieve the countermeasure.
But my goal had to wait. Because I wasn't alone.
So he should be able to meet William, right?
What's going on here? Since when did Will run a graffiti workshop? None of this crap was here in 2016.
Ugh, I gotta go back around. No, that's fine. But he's building this place out. It's not done, right? Is that kind of the idea?
Hey, Bobby Radford coming at you, 4th of July. And what a fine day it is, too. Things are looking up for Riverport. Don't believe me?
Can I shut that off? Because I want to read that without any interruptions.
Building going up. That's a big deal for this town. Sure, I know there's been complaints. Talking about how Monarch's tearing down this or that, taking over the mom and pop spots, making Riverport more corporate. Some of that's happening. It ain't all good.
Wait, is that Max Payne?
You know, they're all about power and profit.
Oh, no, it's Liam.
Hold on there. Put it in perspective. This town's been miserable for a long time. A long time. When our shipbuilding industry took that final nosedive, we hit one hell of a slump. A lot of people I know have been unemployed for years now. That's
Beth,
hard.
probably.
But Monarch's here. And they're starting to change that big time.
Oh, it's Beth, because she was using these as stencils, Banksy style, putting them all around the town. Come on, dude. These narrative things from the radio are so uninteresting.
I want to believe that this is capitalism working as intended, you know? The American way, you could say.
I won't. All right, let's actually read this now, because this looked interesting. Okay, leaving the workshop now. The countermeasure is secure in my safe. I know better than to ask the reasoning behind this request. In 11 years, you've never been wrong, and I don't want to know about the future anyway. But that won't make this easier for me to digest. Can we meet tomorrow? Now that the device is complete, I need to know what the next steps are. And please be careful with the countermeasure. It's tremendously powerful, and sourcing the chronon particles for it alone has taken over a decade. Rebuilding would take me years and years. I'm now going to ask you to do something that will sound counterintuitive. Leave the workshop, leave the countermeasure behind, and do not return until tomorrow morning. As with all my orders, it is best that I don't go into further detail. It's finished. It's finally finished. Tests are all positive. I've officially constructed a working countermeasure for a fracture in time. I can't prove it, obviously, since there's no fracture to deploy it against, but I believe it will work. It has passed every test I can conceive. There's no reason I can see that it wouldn't. Given your knowledge of the future, I'm guessing you already knew this would be the date I completed my work. This day has been a long time coming. I was beginning to doubt it was possible. I haven't heard from you in almost 2 years now. Please tell me you're still out there. I like the concept, like, this is kind of a new thing for me in terms of time travel, where they talk about how the machine that creates time travel is the...
What the? Someone's in here.
Is like the focal point for travel. Like, if you make the machine in 2010, you can't go back in time before 2010 because there was no machine made, and it's like it's a bridge that it's creating, or a window, or a door.
The hell is that? The fuck are they shooting at?
Okay, so clearly we need to go to that, but I want to see what's over here. So I find that interesting because that's not really something that's explored that much.
It's locked. I gotta check out that gunfire before I go anywhere else.
Because, like, some time machines make it seem like you take the device with you, like you're in a vessel that travels with you. And I think that's interesting. Or a time machine, like, is an object that sends you back in time to a specific location, but, like, there's no device there with you. It just spits you out. Like, it cuts a hole in time. Super interesting concepts. A bridge or a door, like what they have in here, from point A to point B using just the machines. Getting in, like, I don't know, I guess a Back to the Future car, or Trunks Brief's, like, time pod capsule thing or whatever. And that those things go with you. They travel with you across time, so you can use it wherever and jump around. Or it creates a tear where the machine itself will cut a hole in time, throw you through it like a football, and then you'll land on the other side. But there is no other means of getting back home unless you create a new device over there or something. I don't know. That's never thought of it like that before. Oops, sorry, my bad.
Beth? It's me. Hey. What happened to you?
So what version of Beth is this?
This is it. There's no turning back. Jack?
Yeah, she got sent to the wrong thing. It's wild that their machine has you walking through it like this.
Dr. Emerald sent me to the future. I fought for months trying to find a way to get back. I wasn't the only one.
Paul Serene.
I followed him back. He set William's machine to 1999. The first possible exit point.
Don't shoot!
It's okay. Hey, it's okay. Ah, it's okay. I'm on your side.
Who are you?
I'm Beth Wilder. There's some things you need to know.
Crazy.
You're the reason he built the countermeasure. And you've been here ever since. 11 years. Why? Why didn't you come back?
We should get ready. We don't have much time.
She had changed. And there was a weight in her eyes. She was hiding something.
She always was. What exactly do you believe changed in Beth?
Oh
She
my
lost
God.
hope.
Interesting. The 9/11. Tried to stop it a second time. I warned them, told them exactly what was going to happen. Nothing changed. Came to terms with the fact that none of this could be changed as a child, but since then I've seen things that make me desperate to prove myself wrong, desperate to believe that what I've seen cannot come to pass. I tried to stop the rise of Monarch, tried to stop Paul Serene, both versions of him. Every action was negated by the force of a timeline that cannot be bent or broken. Tried to stop tragedy as well. Jack's parents, Christmas of '99. I knew what happened to them. This time I was there. Car crashed exactly as it was supposed to. My presence only led it to happen as it always did. I went to the funeral. I watched Jack cry. I watched Will built up a wall around himself. I watched two brothers change forever in that moment. I could do nothing. Yeah, they specifically don't talk about 9/11 as like specific details. The end of time. And I have recurring nightmares about what I saw. I've been dreading doing this, but it's time. I have to write it out. It's the only way to move past it. In 2016, I entered the time machine. I intended to travel back to 2010. That didn't happen. Dr. Amaral changed the date. When I exited the machine, I arrived at the end of time. The fracture had run its course. Time had stopped altogether. The entire world was frozen in one hanging moment. I was the only one still able to function, or so I thought. Then the shifters came. I can still hear them. Oh shit. Their sounds echo through my dreams. The entire world was still except me. They really don't like movement. I'd stepped out of the machine into the one thing I spent my entire life trying to prevent. The fracture was never fixed. I was living proof. I was living through the proof. The first hours were the hardest. I was living through a nightmare that I couldn't wake up from, surrounded by constant reminders that my mission would fail. Never able to stay in one place because the shifters were always searching, always hunting. I wasn't alone. I discovered the first evidence of this a few days in. I heard the shifters become agitated, but I was nowhere near them. They were following somebody else, Paul Serene, a younger Paul. Scared, weak, vulnerable, he found me, tried to convince me that we needed to work together, to help each other through. He found out very quickly that I wanted him dead. He had no training, no killer instinct, but he had those damn powers, and all I had was the Chronon harness. The end of the world, the only two people left, and we became sworn enemies. I can't be sure how long we spent there. It would have been months, could have been years. When time doesn't move, it feels like an eternity. Our grip on reality slipped away, trapped in an endless loop of brutal survival. Though we were enemies, there was a strange bond formulated through that suffering. We've shared an experience that no other human has ever endured. Eventually, Paul managed to get William's time machine working. He was convinced that he needed to travel back to the earliest possible point in order to stop this all from happening. He had yet to learn that the past couldn't be changed. I followed him through the machine, but he escaped. He formed Monarch. He built an empire. I watched the birth of a monster. I can't escape the feeling that my actions helped shape what he became. Maybe I could have guided him. Maybe if I hadn't tried to hunt him down and kill him at the end of time. That can't be my part in all of this. There has to be more. I wake up in a cold sweat most nights. I hear the shifters coming. I can almost feel their presence. Much of my experience at the end of time has become a blur in my memory. But there is one detail that I can't shake. One detail that brings my entire mission into question. One detail that haunts me. 2021. Just kind of as an aside, I feel like this game, if I read all these documents, the majority of this playthrough would be reading this shit. Some of it's good, some of it's not. Reading all that. Yeah, it's just too much. Yeah, it's just way too much reading, dude. That just takes so much time. I hear that Chronon thing. Where is that? There it is. How many are in here? 3.
Years.
I'll unlock the door.
So where's Will? Where's the countermeasure?
The countermeasure's at Williams' workshop, where he built it.
Wait.
Then that's where we go.
Hey, it's right next to me. Okay. I still want to know what's up with Beth. It seems like she's still hiding stuff. Also, too, if you played Control, I kind of want to point out that these Chronon harnesses also remind me of, like, those hiss harnesses or whatever that they have in Control. And I haven't seen it yet, but I have seen screenshots and, like, little video snippets of the Federal Bureau of Control being relevant in this game. AWE for altered world events, things like that.
I should go see Beth.
Shut up. I'm trying to find this last thing. It might be out there. We already looked at this, didn't we? Yeah. It's marked yellow, like it's unread. Oh, I guess they all are, huh? Anytime now, Beth.
My supplies are upstairs. We'll need to get them. There's so much you don't know that you never saw.
Wait.
I gave up on the idea that she would ever come.
What's in here?
I need to know we're still in this together.
I told you once our fate is already written. I still believe that. More than ever.
I wonder if she's gone bad.
I'm just worried what that might mean.
It means we finish this.
The fact that they use her likeness of Courtney Hope, who also played Jesse Faden, made me wonder if this is like, it's Jesse Faden. I don't know. There's not enough evidence or even enough to support a theory that she's Jesse Faden, but
Take whatever you need.
I was hoping it was going to lead that way somehow.
Along with everything else I brought here.
That's a little drastic.
Oh, damn it.
My time here is done, Jack.
Burst fire pistol, yes.
I have to erase my presence. Let me know when you're ready to go.
Dude, she has all the guns, all the ones that I like. Oh, I can use my powers now. That's cool. Okay, I have everything that I want now. Heavy pistol? Nah. How long does this last? Not a whole lot. Semi-auto shotgun. I like the rifle in this SMG the most. Assault rifle, light machine gun. I just like what I got. These are good. This thing shreds, dude. It has absolutely no recoil.
I'm ready when you are, Jack.
Okay, you've waited 11 years. You can wait 11 seconds, okay? Calm the hell down for a minute.
Okay. The countermeasures at Will's workshop. We find it, then what?
You bring it back here, use the machine, and return to the future. Use it to stop the fracture. That was always the plan.
I got a feeling it's not going to work out this time.
That is still the plan.
Yes.
You followed Paul to 1999. Why did he travel so far back?
To form Monarch. Prepare for what's coming.
You kept tabs on him.
And he's kept tabs on me.
Careful, am I right? Okay.
I can't imagine what happened to you. When you entered that machine, I wanted to go after you, but I didn't know where Sophia sent you or how to find you.
You made it here. It's all that matters. You followed the plan.
Whatever happened to you, change it.
Don't.
We can fix this.
Don't.
We can undo this.
You still don't get it. It can't be changed. No matter what we do, the pieces fall in all of the exact same places. I've tried. Over and over.
I can't just sit back and do nothing.
You have to let go. Jack. You have to let go. I've seen it. The end of time. That is where she sent me. I was there. I've been fighting this fight my entire life, and I saw us fail. I saw where this leads. I just don't know anymore. I don't know if we can win this thing.
Then we'll die finding out.
Very nice. All right. I think that's a good point for us to stop. It's probably going to kick off into a... Can I pause it here? Won't let me, I don't think. Let's see. I want to wait because it's going to jump into the dialogue and everything for part 4 before we wrap it up. This was kind of a shorter episode where we're just walking around the pool in 2010, but see how this goes. Are we going to go? I'm trying to fill the dead air here. Are we going to wrap it up? Are we going to go? Are we going to transition to part 4? What's going on? See, the moment that I start doing my outro, that's when it's going to start. Anyway, that's it for this episode of our playthrough for Quantum Break. We will pick up with part 4 in the next episode. If you enjoyed this one, though, you can show your love by hitting the like button. Don't forget to...
I don't know a fraction of the hell that Beth went through. What she experienced when she saw the end of time, how that changed her like it changed Paul. Followed by 11 years of living like a ghost. Beth I'd known had laser focus. This Beth, she had doubts. You okay?
Yeah.
But the countermeasure, the one thing that could set things right, was waiting for us at Will's workshop.
There it is.
All right, there we go. Like, comment, subscribe. Any feedback, leave in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Also, don't forget to take a look at the description box. There are some links there that might be of interest to you, one of which is a link to the Marcanine community Discord server. If you want to be part of that group, you can chat with me directly. Otherwise, just know that I appreciate you and your time and hope to see you when we continue with Act 4, Part 4 of Quantum Break. All right, guys, that's it for me. Take care, be well. See you next time.